What's up, guys? You see, I'm proud to be an American Puerto Rican. American Puerto Rican. I'm proud to be an American and I'm proud to be a Puerto Rican. But some things get me mad and upset with the United States of America. Because Donald Trump knows there's a situation in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, they have a state, I don't know, I forgot the name of the state that they have in Puerto Rico that's having problems with water, and the governor's not doing anything about it. And Donald Trump, all he has to do is tell her to fix it. They're getting paid a lot of money for it, $9 million or $9 billion, I don't know how much is it. They sending her money over there to the government of Puerto Rico, or they got money, and she's not doing anything about it. She comes to New York City ringing bells and all this thing, making herself look good and everything. No, get that state that needs water in Puerto Rico. She has a job to do, and Donald Trump knows it. What Donald Trump is doing to his own citizen people. He doesn't care about Spanish people, Latino people. They don't care. That's why, even though I'm proud to be an American, Puerto Rican, I tell you, I hate racial people, bro. You know, it seems like their parents just raise them up to be racial of other people. I understand you gotta get rid of bad people and everything, but you know, every time I go, I go through all these Facebook, TikTok, and all those. You have some white Americans that always got something to say. Even black Americans have something to say. You know what I'm saying? And Donald Trump, instead of making the governor from over there do that, he is her boss. The president is the boss of the governor and of the mayor. He is their bosses. That's what the governors and the mayors don't know. He could tell her to fix the water situation right away. It's been months and months that they've been having problems with the water situation. Nobody want to do nothing about it. Not even the president of the United States of America, that mostly a lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of people from Puerto Rico, you know, they voted for her. Maybe not in Puerto Rico, but a lot of Puerto Ricans in the United States of America voted for him because they thought he could do a good job, and the job that he's not doing is basically hating the Latino race from Puerto Rico. That governor that's up there, she's a Republican, and she's making bad things for Puerto Rico with the water situation, and they having light problems. Now, you are a president of the United States of America, and your territory is in trouble because your governor is doing something with the money, and she's pocketing the money, she's stealing the money, they're doing something with the money that they don't want to fix the problem, the situation in Puerto Rico. Now, all they got to do is send some plumbers and get some work done over there for the water situation to run correctly to the state that has the problem with the water in Puerto Rico. But nobody want to do nothing about it. They just want to laugh about it. You got everybody from a different Spanish country laughing at us, talking about us, and disrespecting us, and all this thing, making fun of us because the governor is not doing about it. She's from Cuba, and all the people from Cuba is just making fun of us. And you got also a lot of other people from Spanish cultures that's making things, saying bad things about us. You know, that's all they do. Even the white Americans, some of the white Americans, they say bad things. And the blacks Americans, they say bad things about us. And then they say, oh, this and that. They only like us, you know what I'm saying, when we're helping them. They don't care about us. You know, they don't care about mostly none of the Spanish race, bro. Then I found out from Africa, they only sending they bringing the white African Americans to United States of America. Like they want to fill up this country only with white people. A lot of Latinos, you know, help you you know what I'm saying, fix United States of America. You know, you cannot hate all of us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do good things. You know, a lot of people from Puerto Rico do good things. But you have somebody, you know, gassing you up, telling you things about us, Puerto Rico. You know, you don't say nothing about the Dominicans. Dominicans do a lot of bad things, and y'all white Americans don't say nothing about them. Y'all scared of them. I don't know what it is. You know, they get over all the time. They get over on the system. They get over on everything. And y'all don't say nothing. They walk around the street like they own the street. They own the sidewalk. And they got green cards. They don't even respect the law. They make believe they do, but they don't. They be getting over all the time, and y'all white Americans don't say nothing, not even y'all black Americans. But us Puerto Ricans, we get fucked over with everything, and we don't, you know what I'm saying? We are Americans. We don't need no green card. We don't need nothing to be here. But we get disrespectful. Then they say we don't work, but we work. All of us work. A lot of us like to work. I'm probably going to go back to work working part-time because I can't do full-time because I have a situation, you know. But I tell you, you know, a lot of things are going on. And then with the Muslim situation, they're talking about that they came over here little by little. No, they came over here when Biden opened the border. They were sneaking in here. When Biden opened that border, they were all coming in through there. Little by little, they were all coming in there, sliding right by the Mexican border or any type of border that was open. They was sliding by when Biden was president. That's how all of them got in here. That's why it's so many of them. A lot of them probably don't even got green cards in there. And why don't you let what they call them, ISIS, bother them? Go get them. I bet you a lot of them don't got green cards. They all came through the border when Biden opened it. When they opened the border, when Biden was president, that's how they came through, mostly all of them. That's why they needed that border closed to make sure the enemy don't come in here. Now you got some of these people, some of these Muslims that want to take over the United States of America. You was worried about the Mexicans and the Spanish race taking over and everybody, but look at what happened. Now you got a whole bunch of Muslims that really gonna give you problems. And then Donald Trump is worrying about the war over there instead of worrying about the war that might happen over here in the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody gonna have to fight with their hands or fight with whatever they got. They got pick up a piece of glass and protect themselves. Cause the United States of America got basically invaded by Muslims. And then you worried about the illegal aliens, the Mexicans, and you worried about this coming in here. But look who's already in here that's bringing United States trouble. And then you have your white people talking about white premises, don't care about nobody. They only want United States to be a white country. You know what I'm saying? When your white Americans, you know what I'm saying, they don't care. They don't care about the ones that help them. They don't care. They only think about themselves. And that's what brings mostly some of y'all white people a lot of problems. Because some of y'all white people was raised like that. Your father, your mother raised you like that to hate other people from other country. And that goes for the whites, but that also goes for some of the blacks too. They do the same thing. You see a lot of them hating. One guy a Puerto Rican guy was preaching the word of God, and a black man came up to him and slapped him in his face and took the mic off of him and all this thing and started trouble with him. You know what I'm saying? And that was disrespectful. But y'all don't, nobody cares. And then they worry about when y'all in trouble, then y'all worry and y'all need help from us. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Donald Trump think he helps everything else, but he don't really want to help one of his territory, knowing that he could just tell the tell the governor over there to spend the money and to fix that water pipe that's going on in that state that's in Puerto Rico. It's a state in Puerto Rico that don't have water. It's not the whole Puerto Rico that don't have water. It's just like 2 or 3 states that don't have water in Puerto Rico. The water pipe is messed up and everything. I know it's just a drought. It's like a drought, but it's no water can't get through there because mostly the water pipes are corroded and everything. So there's a lot of problem over there. And Donald Trump, he's not calling the governor. He's not doing nothing. He's supposed to be the boss of the mayor. He's supposed to be the boss of the governor. He's the president of the United States of America. Or something is wrong, he had to tell him to fix it, and he knows that. I don't know what type of president we got up there. And everybody's worrying about Democratic, but look what the Republicans are doing. They're not really fixing problems that's really going on in the United States of America. Then everybody's talking about AI. Well, stop using their stuff. The only way you could get to AI is stop buying the supplies that they is out there. Stop going on the internet. Stop going on all their stuff. And that's the only way you can stop AI, because they can't get money, or you don't mess around with their stuff. You get what I'm saying? Or you don't order their stuff, and you don't deal with none of their stuff, and you don't buy their stuff, and you don't contribute money into it. Then there's no way AI could work. Because that's the only reason why everybody's talking about AI. Because the only reason why everybody's talking about AI, that this and this and this and that, because y'all need the equipment that they making. Y'all need the stuff. So AI knows that he could do whatever he wants, because y'all always going to buy their stuff. You're always going to use their stuff. Or you stop using it, all the stuff that they build and all the stuff they create, and just leave it alone until they know that it goes your way, or else it goes the highway. AI will fall down, but y'all need their stuff. Y'all need to use their stuff. Y'all need to get involved with their stuff. So that's how they make money. Or you don't mess around with their stuff and everything, they won't be able to make money. They won't be able to be having their system working. The only way you can knock down somebody's system is by stop using it. Or not, you keep using it, they are gonna take over, and it's gonna go everything AI or whatever else they invent to let you know. Because y'all using all these computers, y'all using all these internet, y'all using things that they creating and everything from AI, and that's what's going on. You know, I got insurance, United Healthcare, and they don't even speak right. You know what I'm saying? They talking about AI. I need a translator. I talked to a translator. I'm not very sure it's Mexican people, but it was a Mexican lady talking. I don't speak her language. I speak Puerto Rican. I'm from the United States of America. Or you speak to me Puerto Rican, I'm gonna understand you. But they speak in Mexican. Or they're gonna speak Mexican. There's supposed to be a Mexican where Mexico is at. But if you're in the United States, you speak Puerto Rican, you are a citizen, they're supposed to speak to you Puerto Rican. That's another problem. I'm not dissing the Mexicans, but I'm just saying, bro, the president, he not doing nothing about nothing, bro. He you know, it seems like he wants that. It seems like he's telling the governor to do all that thing, or all them bad things to Puerto Rico. You know, that's the way I see it, and everything. But I know United States come first, and Puerto Rico too. But you know, why y'all dogging us out? Why y'all hating us? Why y'all dogging us out? You know, help the water situation over there. Send a motherfucking a plumber over there, and send an electrician over there to fix the light. Why? They're getting paid for his money over there, so the governor is stealing the money. They're doing something with the money, and then you got Cuba talking shit about us, saying a lot of bad things and everything. I don't know why the hell Cuba is talking shit. They got so many cocaine over there. That's what they want to bring over here in the United States of America. The president don't see that. He talking about if they arrested a flash, the president from over there because he's a drug dealer. Hey, they can have him locked up. It's still drugs gonna come from over there. So what are you saying, bro? You're not saying nothing to me. And Cuba want to talk shit about Puerto Rico, making fun of us because a lot of them don't have water and everything, and light and all that. Oh, and Dominican too, they're disrespecting us and shit. It's fucked up, bro. You know, cause you know what it is? Cause they don't got citizenship. They don't have no green card. They don't have nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? They hate us. That's what they want Puerto Rico. They want Puerto Rico to don't have nothing, to be messed up. You know, because they want us to suffer like the way they suffer. But they do better than us in the United States of America. They basically do whatever they want. They live like kings over here. So I don't know what you're saying, so I'm going to let you go with that one. One love for you. Peace to the earth and the world. Peace to everybody and peace to her. I'll see you later, Crocodile. One love for you, Doc. Love you for life. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Make sure you get something to eat and something to drink. If you don't have nothing, ask somebody. Somebody might look out for you, give you something, give you some food, water, or a job or some money. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see you later. One.